All right, here it is. Let's see, 9:31, minute late.
Sorry.
All right, feet firmly planted, shoulders back, palms facing upward, chin parallel to the floor, and just take a moment here to gather yourself, flexible knees. Couple of breaths. Grab some air. And just lightly pivot those shoulders as we get these muscles moving and warmed up slightly. And then pause, hands up, and let them fall. Nice and relaxed, just warming it up. One arm up and paddle. Letting your breath go with your movement. And then pause, small breath, calm it down. All right, some shoulder work. Just opening up the shoulder joint, not pushing it, just trying to feel what you can get and getting this range of motion, and then pause and reverse it. And taking your time with it, not rushing, moving to the other side. And then pause, reverse. Let's get them both. Up and around. Digging a little bit here, just trying to get into that full range that you can get with this first movement. And then pause it, reverse, bringing it forward, getting a little crunch in there, pulling in on your core as you come forward. Getting a little bit more movement. And then backs of the hands between the knees as we open up. Lift the chin. And then again, crunch it forward, expand. Chin comes over the shoulder, and then bring it over to the other side with a breath. And going back and forth, getting those upper vertebrae moved and warmed up as we seek that full range of those neck bones. And then go right into your small breath. Calming it down, resetting, a little key recalibration here. And then go into our 10 and 2 positioning of our feet. Tuck that tail, shoulders back, squat it down, pick up your box, pivot the shoulders, put it on the shelf. Bring the arm around, grab the next box, pivoting and pushing, keeping that spine centered between the two hips and just pivoting the shoulders. Let's do one more set. Arms up to frame the head, reach it over, back to center and over the other side. And then bring it around to our big movement, getting that lower hip, lower spine movement here and the big muscles as We make this big loop, keeping the arms up, framing the head, and then pause and reverse. And then back to center. And take some small breaths to calm it down. Lots of movement. You need to just reset for a moment. All right, find your center, get into your stance, grab your tray, hold it as we put all the weight on one foot, reach out with toes and hands bringing it around, balancing on that one leg. You can slide the foot, you can tap the foot, you can lift the foot, whatever you're most comfortable with. You can hold on to a piece of furniture to help you get that muscle memory. One more set. And then let's go into our gentle heel toe, lifting up on the heels and up on the toes, finding those different points of balance. Getting our muscle memory moving and remembering as we need it in our daily lives. All right, back to our center. Knees slightly apart, reach down, grab your fingers, step it forward, push it down, lift it up, and step it back. One more set. And that's big. Big air. Grab that air. End of sequence one. And then take a break here. So close your eyes. Just have your palms facing upward. Get into that opening stance as you just relax. Tail tucks, shoulders back. And listen, take a breather. Grab some air. Sequence two, coming up. Put one foot forward. And again, our relaxation as we just open it up a little further. Having that foot forward opens it up. You can go look back a little bit further, keeping the eyes active. Step it back. Back to center. Our big bird wings, lift up, spread those fingertips out, let them fall. Grab your tray, push it forward. Small breath, calm it down. Let things reset. Fingertips on, shoulder work. As we just move this shoulder a little deeper in its socket now. Feeling and adding a little bit more movement to it. utilizing your back bone as it moves a little bit back and forth and reverse. Working those flexible knees a little. Just using what you can here, getting that full range in your shoulder. And then switch arms. And reverse. And bring them both in. Open it up. Crunch it. Expand it. Feeling that full expansion here. And then pause, reverse, crunching it forward, bringing it back. Backs of your hands face you as you push out, pull back, lift up on the toes, drop the jaw. One more. Chin drops down. Let it come over to one shoulder. Lift it up, over to the other side, and down. Continue its journey, around. And then reverse. Really feeling for that full range you can get. Hearing that crunching in your neck, that's good. And then our small breath, bring it all back together. Calm it down. Back into our stance. We're going to bring our knees a little bit farther apart. We're going to bend down and grab that bowl or ball, lift it up high. Bring the other one behind you, palms facing upward. Nice spinal twist. Bring that bottom arm in the front, grab the next one, twist it around the other side. So the lower arm grabs and reaches. Keep it going. And then coming back, reaching your arms over your head as you lift one foot, coming it back and forth again with the toe raised. That gets you a little deeper into that side bend. And then bring the hands in the front as we work on that mid-range of our core. So we're working on those core muscles, tucking the tail and pulling in on the core as you make the rounds, keeping the hands just situated in front of your shoulders and letting the spine do the work of the movement. Using that spiral of your spine and then reverse it, going the other way. Putting that core on, pressure. Tucking tail, pulling, feeling that core, the middle range we're looking at. And then pause for a small breath. All right. Balance module is grab our tray, all the weight on one foot, find something to stare at in front of you, lift a knee up, down, push it out, and around as before. Up, down. heel, toe, drop. Getting that vibration going for that bone density, trying to vibrate your bones like walking does. And then back into our center here. As we squat, pick up that bundle, step it forward, push it away, pull it back, step it back. Grab, push, pull, and around. More. And our big breath, end of sequence 2. All right, pause and reset. Close your eyes, just feel what's going on. You got your heart beating, your blood pumping, you're warming up. Just pause and breathe and listen. All right, let's grab some air. Arms out, letting them drop and twist at the same time. So you're getting a little spinal twist in here with the relaxation. Nothing is being pushed, it's just gentle and letting gravity and momentum do most of the work. Pause in the center. 1, 2, squat it down. Push it off that mountain. One more. Grab your tray. Push it forward with a step. Small breath, calm it down. Fingertips in. We're going for a full range of motion here, leading with the thumb, palms facing upward as much as possible throughout. Bring it up and around. Getting a nice double helix or figure 8 as we lead with that thumb, getting some sort of a circular motion. Feeling that in your shoulder, the different points, the elbow, the wrist, the fingers, whole upper arm area, and then pause, reverse, lead with your pinky reaching behind. So you're giving a little more emphasis on that backward movement. And then grab that other arm, leading it with the thumb, keeping that palm facing upward, best you can. Getting those finger joints as well. Reverse it. All right, here comes the challenge. Let's get both sides going. Pointing inward, get your stance, leading with the thumb, bringing it around, slow it down so you really feel that full effect in all of those joints. Pulling in on your core as you reach behind, tucking the tail as you're expanding it out, getting everything involved, and then reverse, reaching behind, bringing it forward. One more. And then the backs of the hands between your knees as you bring them behind you, lift it, bring it around and dive it forward. So reach behind, lift and dive. One more. And then bring those thumbs, zip up your spine, and then push it down in front, pulling back on the chin. So pushing it, pulling it up, zipping and zipping it down. Small breath, calm it down again. All right. Here we go then for our core work. So getting our 10 and 2 positioning, tucking the tail, shoulders back. Squat it down, grab your planet, lift it up, shoulder height, start it on its orbit. Trying again to keep that spine centered between the two hips, not leaning from one side to the other, but letting the shoulders pivot and bringing that twist into the spine. Keeping your eye on the planet to help prevent dizziness. And then pause and reverse, feeling this little difference. Feeling that nice stretch across your lower core area as you go from side to side. And then cross your wrists, leaning over one knee, other knee bent, lift it up, shift the weight to that bent knee, straighten it, and then bring it back forward. All the weight shifts from the front knee or front foot to the back foot. Pulling it in your core as you bend forward, tucking the tail as you reach that diagonal. And then switch sides. Take the arms out of the equation, give yourself a hug or do your genie arms, whatever works best for you. And then focus on the lower vertebrae. We're really focusing on those bottom bones there as we make this really tight movement in your core. Pulling in and tucking as you go, really feeling that nice work, keeping the hips as still as possible. You're gonna move them, but just focusing on those spine vertebrae. And then reverse. You might be able to hear a little bit of crunching here as you did in your neck if you get those bottom bones moving, because it's not something that they usually do. So you're doing a little bit extra. All right, small breath, calm it down. We're almost done. One more module of balance to go. grab that tray once again. And we're going to find that balance on one foot, lift up the knee as before, send it back, come into a lunge. Nice, stable, find that stability, bring it forward, up the knee, down, and around as before. Continue. Let's do one more set. All right, I'll turn around for these last two. So we got our stability here, find your stance, and we're going to do our heel, toe, drop or bring it down, step it forward, lift the knee up, grab the knee, step it back, heel, toe, step it forward with the knee that you grabbed, and then come back again. So we're switching our knees. Our last one, we're going to get into our stance again. We're going to drop one knee down as we reach down for our keys, put them in our back pocket, lift over that back shoulder, palms facing upward. And again, we're doing this nice twist. And this time, we're going to bring the upper arm down, step it back, grab the next set of keys, and switch sides. So the upper arm comes down to grab the keys, in the back pocket. Do it again. One more set. And a big breath. Good job. Of course, our most important exercise, our final breather, our final recalibration, resetting here as we go forward into our day. Let's just pause, find your stance, close your eyes, and just feel the good you've done for yourself. Feel that blood pumping, the heart beating, the warmth you've generated. And just pause and listen. Whenever you're ready, you are done.